The beloved father, a man revered in the community. The door creaked open, and in walked the proud dad, his breath reeking of alcohol. He stumbled a bit, but quickly regained his balance and continued singing the song at the top of his voice. As he stumbled towards her, she could see the pride in his eyes. He had come from a parent meeting as the school was closing that day. Nkatha was among the pupils who had been awarded gifts for their good performances. He couldn't wait to celebrate it with her at home. He took her in his arms and spun her around, still singing at the top of his voice. The girl giggled, feeling a sense of warmth and happiness spread through her body. "Come, my mother, I'll dance with you. Come, I will dance with you so that you won't claim no one has ever danced with you. A loved one is danced to by their very own mate." For a moment, she forgot about everything else, lost in the joy of the moment. It was just her and her dad, singing and dancing together in their own little world. Grandma and her cousins watched them mesmerized, enjoying the performance. Eventually, the singing stopped, and the dad sat down on the bench as firewood cracked and popped in the grandmother's kitchen, with black shoots covering the ceiling, still holding his daughter close. He looked at her with a mixture of pride and love, his eyes shining with tears. "You're my little star," he said, his voice thick with emotion. "I'm so proud of you." The girl snuggled closer to him, feeling a sense of warmth and safety in his embrace. Mr. Gatonga, Nkatha's father, fondly referred to as Mwalimu, was not just well-liked but deeply respected in the community. He had a commanding presence that exuded wisdom and understanding. His reputation for settling family conflicts with the highest level of tact and diplomacy was unmatched. It was not uncommon for families to flock to his doorstep to seek his counsel. Mwalimu was not just a conflict resolver but a man of many talents. He was the designated master of ceremonies in the village, and his presence at social gatherings to captivate an audience with his wit and eloquence was legendary. His speeches were always laced with metaphors and symbolism that left a lasting impression on his listeners. Mwalimu was everyone's favorite, not just because of his wisdom but also because of his sense of humor. His jokes were always on point, and his timing was impeccable. Those who attended functions he officiated always left with hurting ribs from laughing so hard. It was as if he had a magic wand that could turn any dull event into a lively and memorable one. Mwalimu, a man of many talents whose presence was cherished by all, was, in short, a gem in the community. Nkatha admired the social impact his father had and wanted to become a teacher as well. Whether by nature or nurture, she was determined to preserve her family's legacy. Although her father urged her to broaden her horizons and pursue careers outside of teaching, she may become interested in other fields as she gets older, such as a medical doctor, engineer, lawyer, etc. At the tender age of 8, Nkatha suffered a devastating loss when her father passed away. The large number of